All right, what is up, YouTubes? We are here to get another draft in and redeem myself from that last one that I posted. And I gotta say, like, thank you to everyone who's leaving comments who are like, hey man, I think you could improve your drafting if you did this. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's been, I'd say, rather nice and cordial about it. And overall, I wholeheartedly agree. And like, I'm editing the video and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're just so salty right now. You're not even thinking clearly. So again, I appreciate y'all commenting and saying like, hey, you could like do this when you're losing, quit walking into combat tricks. Completely, totally agree. Okay, so this draft, we need to actually figure out what we're gonna pick. I don't want to play red-black. I don't want to play clerics just because I've played it so much. You know what I mean? I've played them a ton. That's because they're kind of good though, and they help you win. I'm thinking like roiling regrowth. I haven't done black-red at all. I mean, Merfolk Falconer is quite good for the wizard deck too. Royal Eruption's like one of the best commons. Maybe I take the Royal Eruption because it does pair really well with, I mean, green-red is going to use it. Same with the wizard deck. And Royal Eruption, I mean, it's just such a good card. But I feel like these uncommons are all good as well. Wow, this, I mean, it's just a solid pack. The Mythic's kind of meh. I just talk too much. Took the Royal Eruption, all righty. So now we get to look at an awful rare. Like, I don't even know if I'd use this in the kicker deck, because that it's just not that good, you know? Bayeen Veil, I don't mind that. Cunning Geyser Mage isn't too shabby, especially in those slower games. You just get a ton of value from it. Yeah, this pack's actually kind of weak. Bayeen Veil, I think, is just the best card in this pack currently. Although if I want to force the red-green, maybe I take the Dauntless Survivor. Just yep, still got that COVID cough. Just because it is a pretty solid 2-drop, and there's no other green in this pack. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna risk it for that biscuit. Oh my goodness. Shatter Skull Minotaur. Never mind. Well, I don't know how I pass this. Rotok Bugcatcher is fantastic as well. Feel like red is, we're getting good red cards passed to us, you know? Just there you go. Ooh, Territorial Scythecat, I like that a lot. Lawmade's Domination is so good. It's so good. But it's like the mill game plan. Unless you top deck it late game, and then it is still fantastic. I kind of want to push for this red-green deck. I'm not drafting for maybe necessarily like the best possible. I just want to play something different. That's where I'm coming from. That's my perspective right now. I want to play something different. Draga Visionary is, I mean, that's actually just a fantastic card. I love Territorial Scythecat. Even though every time I play it, it feels like it just gets removed and it hurts my heart. But here we are. Spikefield Hazard or Dauntless Survivor number 2. I think I'll take the modal card. Little removal, plus the fact that it exiles as an instant speed 1 damage. Like, this card saved me multiple times. But I definitely can't complain about that. And yeah, so far we've done all right. Our creatures have all been, I'd say, pretty solid. And Wizards still hasn't fixed the mana symbols being a little off-center. Like, come on, bro. Wizards, what are you doing? Take Stonework Pack Beast. It's just such a solid card. Now, I guess this is probably the worst, one of the worst archetypes for it, because we don't have many. Or I guess if we end up in the landfall spiel, we're not doing a whole lot of Party Matters type stuff, but Shatter Skull Minotaur always appreciates it, as does Ardent Electromancer. Oh, but the decision becomes, do we want that or do we want the Blight Blade? Because I really like the Blight Blade. But nah, I'm gonna take the Electromancer. Look, because then we can pick up Blight Blade here. Yes, there's still a Stonework Pack Beast in the pack, but Blight Blade works for us. That was our pack, right? Yeah, alright, so someone picked up. So we're probably gonna have a lot of challenges getting into the landfall deck, but maybe we could still just set up aggro, and who knows what pack 2 and 3 will bring us. But I would love for our Christmas theme here to work out. I actually have been wanting a copy of Broken Wings in like every deck I play, just because I think it is pretty solid. Akoum Hellhound. We don't have a lot of landfall synergies right now. Strength of Solidarity. I don't know if I'm gonna play either of those cards. But here we go. Oh, wow, this is a really solid pack. Oh my goodness. So this this is a 1/1 counters matter kind of card. But right now, I don't... I just don't feel like we're going to actually do anything with this. I mean, when it attacks, it gets a 1/1 counter. Although it works with our Dauntless Survivor. So that's not too bad. Gnarly Colony can work. A second Shadow Skull Minotaur, so good. Bug Catcher. I mean, there's so many good cards in this pack for us. Jeez. If I can wheel one of these 4, I'll be pretty happy. Let's take the rare and just try it. We'll prioritize more of these kind of cards that put counters on things. Sure. I think we can make that work, right? Let's take the risk. Let's make all of our creatures a problem. I have never seen so many Shatter Skull Minotaurs in the same draft in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what that means. Now, unfortunately, I get a phone call right about here, and I grabbed a Thundering Spark Mage because I'm thinking, hey, it's a creature, it's removal. I'm also tunnel visioned on my phone call. I take Skyclave Pickaxe, thinking if I still end up in the landfall deck, that's a card I'm going to want. And then I'm in my phone call. I've tunnel visioned on Dauntless Survivor. I really wish I would have taken the modal card there. And then with this pick, I feel like I could have gone multiple ways. I just grabbed the Grotog Bug Catcher because it's a good card. Same here. I was between the Visionary, the modal card, and the Bug Catcher. But back to the actual drafting. Okay, so we've picked up 2 Grotog Bug Catchers. I grabbed a Skyclave Pickaxe just because I like the card. We just missed... I'm sorry. We had a lot of good cards coming our way. I'm going to take Gnarled Colony here because of the kicker and the counters. Here, let's do a quick... Hopefully some of these cards look new. Some don't look too crazy to you. What else? I took Thundering Spark Mage from that pack. Only because I'm hoping to wheel one of the other cards, and I feel like this helps be removal as well as just being another Party Matters type of card. No, I think I'll take the second Strength of Solidarity, because why not? Another Grotog Bug Catcher. I love having a lot of these. I'm hoping... Did we wheel any of the... we didn't really wheel the cards I was hoping to, though. Bummer. I am disappointed. Sure, we'll take the big old boy, though. We'll take... I don't really want Utility Knife, I don't think. Take another Stomper? Sure. Oh boy. This is only pack 2 though, and I feel like we've gotten a lot of good cards from it only being pack 2. Oh my god. So many Zagreses. I can't even believe how many times I've seen Zagreus drafting this set. It's just unbelievable to me. You should not have the opportunity to get Zagreus like every other draft. I kind of want to splash him, even though it seems irresponsible. I feel like a Scythe Cat. I don't know if I need a 4th Bug Catcher. We got 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cut the Scavenge Blade. We've already got 6 2-drops plus a 1-drop, so really 7. That's kind of a perfect number, if you ask me. I feel like Scythe Cat's awesome. But no, you know what? With Pack Beast, maybe we make the splashing Zagreus work. I'm taking Zagreus here because, yeah, Pack Beast helps us splash it a little bit. The Party Matters, we have a lot of Party Matter stuff, which helps a ton. And who knows? Like, let's just play for our ultimate top end. Zagreus is amazing in Limited, so call me crazy. We're going to try it out. Oh, man. This actually works perfect with the whole... We have the Ooze. That works awesome with this. All right, this draft is going... it's going off the rails, but I love it. Now we see our gold card. We have to go for it, even though I've taken like no landfall bonuses. Actually, maybe we should steer away from the landfall and go a bit more into the 1/1 counters. Because now that I've got 2 payoffs for it, is that making sense? I've kind of gone a bit more into the 1/1 counter shenanigans. This also can't be blocked. Nah, I mean Brushfire Elemental is just such a good card, so we're gonna take it. Because maybe I come to my senses and cut the splashes. I'm going to have a heck of a time editing this draft to keep it even remotely interesting with just how insane. Synchronized Spellcraft, I think, is just a solid card. That should work for us. Another Pack Beast, I think, makes the splash a lot more possible. Even though there's like a Visionary, there's an Akum Warrior. There's a lot of good cards there. But I'm going to take the second Pack Beast. Moss Pit Skeleton. Yeah, let's do it. We're going 3-color craziness, people. Seagate Colossus. I don't know, maybe that works. He's colorless. Party matters. Sure. Sure, we'll take the Skyclave Sentinel. We got ways to put counters on it, so even as a 3-drop, it's not all that bad. Maybe we've just drafted the ideal Jund deck, and everything's going to work out. We're going to take out the Skyclave Pickaxe, because we're just not as keen on the landfall. Kind of want a second one of these, almost. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe we end up playing it. Scale the Heights. Perfect. Even though the Relic Axe maybe would have been better, just because we've got a lot of those bug catchers and warriors and yada yada. Let's take a second spellcraft. Over the second Inordinate Rage. I feel like we have a good amount of interaction. However, I think that's a little greedy to try and play the Constrictor, but I'll take it anyway. But yeah, I think this is the first time I'm splashing for 3rd color. This is like the 16th draft I've recorded, and here we are. Adventure awaits. Reveal a creature card, if not draw a card. I mean, I'm not going to play a 3rd Strength of Solidarity, so there you go. 40 gems! Why, thank you. We've almost paid back for the draft already. Alright, so my final deck looks something like this. 2 Strengths of Solidarity. What's our breakdown? 17 and 7. And I cut 1 mountain to play Spikefield Hazard. It's a little greedy, I think, but our curve's pretty low, our top end's pretty solid. Got a decent amount of interaction and removal. We're in the 1/1 counters thing. And yeah, I was ready to play with this, and then I forgot, you know, hey, I had to run to the store. I had to make dinner. I was making an awesome steak dinner. And, you know, I'm trying to get fancy with when I cook my meals. So what I did, right, you get the pan hot, get some butter in there, get some rosemary, put the steak down, you're good. And then once you get a good sear on each side, you throw it in the oven. Yeah? And then I took it out of the oven. My French fries that I was working on, some homemade frites, weren't done. So just had to kind of put the pan, keep it in a place that it would keep everything else warm. And I grabbed the pan without thinking about it and like burned my hand pretty dang good. So here we are. And this is also our first draft to start off a new season. We fell a little short of diamond, unfortunately, but I feel like I just didn't play good at the end. That was my bad. I didn't draft good at the end. I drafted something like a 3-color shenanigans deck like this. I don't think I can keep this hand though, unfortunately. This is better. I like this. If we hit land number 4, we got Visionary or we got Grakmaw, right? Because Stonework Pack Beast lets us play Grakmaw. And this kind of gets us ahead. So does I'm gonna pitch the 3/2 in hopes that we can just take full advantage of Grakmaw. But maybe not, you know, who knows what's gonna happen. Ooh, they are playing right. Ooh, or we just draw the right color lands. Oh my goodness. Magic's so easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thank you, deck. Much appreciated. You played this card. This card is a peculiar card to play, to say the least. I don't think they're going to block. So I'm just going to attack. If they want to block, I actually don't mind that. Only because this thing can get a little out of hand. You know what I mean? If they equip it or whatever, then it's definitely doing a lot of damage and it's going to trade for something bigger. I'm okay just getting it off the board, especially since we drew our 3rd land or our 3rd color. And now next turn I can play Ardent Electromancer and be able to play Dauntless Survivor, which is just good synergy all around. I don't love that they just played something that has 3 power. And Dauntless Survivor, I guess we could attack, right? And then whenever another creature you control dies, if it has 1 counter, put 1 counter on Grakmaw. Nope. Come on, deck. You should know what we're trying to do here. We're going to do this. Yada yada. Then we're going to do this. And I think I put it on... I could put it on Grakmaw, and then I get to attack for 4. Right? Or I could just put it on Dauntless Survivor. That can attack into this. I could put it on Ardent Electromancer, but then that's just going to attack and still trade for that. I don't love. I'll put it here. And actually, I'm going to attack here because I think in a black-red deck, like, they're going to have removal for this. And if they have removal for it, they're going to use it on it regardless. If I can use it to get rid of one of their cards, one of their creatures, I feel like that's a fair enough trade. And now I get another 3/3. Now if we draw a land, we got removal for them. We're doing a good amount of damage. It might have been a bit greedy to trade that away, but, you know, all it would take is something like Vanquish the Weak, and it's GG. Oh, please a land. Yes. Oh, that felt good. Get rid of their big mythic. That was hopefully why they kept that hand, and hopefully why they were willing to trade and everything. They just thought, we're going to get ahead with our big creature, and we had the perfect response for it. Now we're a little in a bit of a tough spot because, well, we have no cards in hand. But we curved out pretty darn perfect. Ooh, that's such a good blocker for us. All right, well, I think if they take 6, I'm just trying to think, like, would they block Dauntless Survivor? I hope they don't block Dauntless Survivor. That's going to make me the most sad. I want them to block one of these two, and then I can just get rid of this with Spikefield Hazard. And maybe that was like pro strats by not just immediately hitting attack all. And now they're kind of curious, like, what are they thinking? What are they doing? What's happening? I got no idea. I'm just trying not to move my hand too much because it just hurts so bad. I was so mad when I did it. Oh my goodness, I was so mad. All right, we're going to say go to damage first just to make sure we get to do the damages. And then we're going to make sure we get rid of this. Forever. Go away. Ooh. I don't feel good about them having 4 cards in hand and 5 land. But I love the fact that our deck got us all 3 colors, that we've been able to curve out really well. We just kind of ran out of gas. But who knows what maybe our opponents only got 6 drops in their hand. Not really that many 6 drops in this format. Alright, they don't attack. They don't... Okay. I guess we'll just attack for lethal? I don't understand. Yeah, sure. That's gonna happen. I didn't want to use this because I mean I had to have instant speed interaction, and that would have just blown us out. Well, that is rather unfortunate. Okay, this is also rather unfortunate. I almost kind of want to like just wait, because I can't. No, I can do this, I guess. Hang it for 1. Make it a good blocker. Because I'm thinking right now, if we don't block this, then we just don't have... Or they're going to get way too ahead on cards. If this just gets to attack freely. They got to start hitting some land here soon, right? Nope, they're just going to find all of their removal. Wow. Oh, that's not what I want to see. I don't care about that. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Hey, they hit more removal. But they couldn't cast it. Because they didn't have a target, so... Big brain strats. Don't play creatures so that they can't use their removal. Land, sure. Now we're just gonna... Can our life outlast whatever they're doing? And we just deck them. Ooh. Not like this deck. Please. Please. Oh, like Kazul's Fury would have been really good in this deck. We could have just flung our 3/3 at them. Shadow Stinger. Ooh, and they have another rogue. Do you have a Death Touch? Wait, we have Royal Eruption, don't we? All we have to do is draw Royal Eruption and we win. That's all we need. That's it. We're 1 card away. We got a 1 in 24 shot. What was that, 4%-ish chance? Come on, deck. Please. I don't really have a way to give this... I didn't get the flying artifact. Could draw one of my flyers. That could work. I'm assuming they just have more removal. 1, 2, 3. 4 removal spells, 5. Jeez, oh Pete. They're down to 1. It's an insult to injury. All right, can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, they have to hit. Wow, I didn't realize it has to hit a creature. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. Imagine if it was 3, and then they would have had to have killed one of their own things. All right, hey, that's fine. Milled cards that weren't going to help us win. That's game. Good game. Okay. We'll let him attack. We'll let him attack. Oh, that was a bummer. That was a bummer. Man, I really wish Wizards would just let you have a free mulligan in best of 1. I don't understand why you get a free mulligan in Brawl, but you can't in a best of 1 draft. Like, don't you think everyone would just enjoy the game more if you got to play more games of Magic? Because when you have to hit that mulligan button and you end up keeping a subpar hand, it just doesn't feel good, you know? It feels good when you win, you know, like when you pull out a victory from the jaws of defeat, but... And I'm not even saying, like, that game was kind of whatever. We drew land when we didn't really want to draw land. But we also drew land when we really needed to draw land, so I can't be overly salty about any of that. But yeah, in general, my rant is, I really feel like you should be able to get a free mulligan in a best of 1. And we'll be on the draw again. This isn't all bad, though. Thundering Spark Mage will definitely be able to blow something up. And we've got Stonework Pack Beast, so if we draw something that needs black land, we're in business. I think I'll go turn 2. Oh, our opponent had a mulligan. See? They know what we're talking about. Wow, I love that we're just hitting all of our colors. I don't love that we're hitting so many land when we're only playing 16. Yeah, let's just go you. And then next turn we can slap this down. And then the turn after, we can play this, and we should be able to blow up, hopefully, anything they play. Maybe, are they missing a color too? That would be kind of unfortunate. Ooh, that never feels good. All right, deck. Hey, I genuinely appreciate the fact that you've hooked us up with all 3 colors, but we do not need 7 land and 3 spells. That's just not something that this deck's worried about. Okie dokie. Well, I think we keep the pressure on and take out their thing that helps them ramp. All right, now next turn, 3/7 will be at... Oh my gosh, that feels awful. They're just... Okay, they found their second color. Hey. Don't mind if we do. Oh, I can play for its kicker cost? Oh my gosh. I forgot that this kicker cost is only 3 colorless, and you get a 5/5. Like, that's so nice. And we've got a card that, look at that. See, but they lost that game, I'm assuming, because they just had to mulligan and then keep a subpar hand, and they miss a couple draws, and you just lose. It's so frustrating. But they're probably not going to do it. Well, I guess, does it really matter from Wizards' perspective? If someone says they don't do it because it allows them, or it forces players to have to spend more money on the game, it's like, I don't buy that, because someone has to lose every game regardless, right? I just think people are going to be... It's easier to swallow that pill when you're like, hey, you know what? I was at least able to play the game, and I lost. Versus, well, I got to keep a monocolored hand, and didn't draw my swamp in time, and I lost. You know what I'm saying? I really, really wish they gave you a free mulligan in a best of 1. All right, yeah, we can make this work. I mean, we're on the draw for the 3rd game in a row. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love the fact that we're playing 3 colors with minimal fixing, and we just keep hitting. All right, and if they remove this, well, we're gonna bring it right on back. Ooh, I don't like that card though. That's not a nice card. I actually think I'm gonna do this. And then next turn do the old play Ardent Electromancer, play Dauntless Survivor, throw a counter on this, and then start attacking. Archpriest of Iona. Alright, everyone's got nice fancy rares. But we do this. No, what did I say I wanted to do? I want to do... but do I just play Grotog Bugcatcher because it's just an awesome card? Because then next turn I can play Synchronized Spellcraft, blow this up, and then they're going to have a hard time blocking. No, I think this works. Start doing some damage. Plus white, red may have a hard time dealing with this. Psych. Everyone's got their synchronized spellcrafts at the ready. Are they going to attack though? Cowards. Cowards. Yeah, it never feels good when you have Expedition Champion down, but you don't have another warrior. Because a 2-3 for 3, I mean, guys, everything's way too pushed nowadays to play a 2-3 for 3. A 4-3 for 3, sure. But a 2-3 for 3 whole mana? Obscene. Who would even think of printing such a card in today's Magic world? Our opponent thinking deeply about what do we do. I'm glad they only have 2 cards in hand. I would love for one of them to be land. I hope one of them's land. I'd even, you know what, if both of them are land, that'd be fantastic too. I don't, okay, fine. Jeez, took you long enough. Now, the question becomes, do we just blow this up or do we save our removal for something a bit more impactful? But I think using our mana here is better than not. Because next turn we can also play this, and then we have 2 draws to potentially hit a land that will let us play Grotog Bugcatcher anyway. And if they've got something bigger and better... But then all I'm really doing is I'm still just attacking with my Ardent Electromancer and planning to... yeah, I just want to use my land. I want to do that, and then I'm going to do this. And if they... oh, see, they just... okay, sure, let's race. You're white-red. I'm sure that's what you want to do. Here's the warrior. Nope, just kidding. Another cleric. Got it. Love it. 2-2 with vigilance in this format. Pretty solid. What I'd oh, don't know. But why? Alright, now we need to find a way to get a counter onto something. Alright. Actually, I do want to keep a green up, because if we draw the spell that lets us put a counter on something... ooh, so close. Actually, we do just do this, don't we? Yeah. Look at that. And then I say... slap this on here. We're definitely going to take that action, because we basically get to make sure we draw a 5-5 next turn. Feels good. We get to draw a 5-5. One... yeah, okay. Ooh, they just scoop? Oh my gosh. I guess, I mean, that skeleton gold card is really good. And if they think we've got multiple ways to keep bringing it back, then yeah, we are in there. All right, had a really close first game that ended up in a loss. 2 wins. One was from a mulligan. The second one was from Salt. I don't know. I felt like they scooped a little early because we had some value coming, but I don't know. That was a weird scoop to me. Ooh, we get to go first. Oh no, wait, we've got our 3rd land. Yeah. All right, we are golden. We are golden. And we've got Scale the Heights. Ooh, all right, I like everything that's happening right here. I'm gonna be kind of sad if they destroy our Stonework Pack Beast, but hopefully they don't. All right. Oh. All right, decision time. Yeah, we gotta play this, right? We got to. And just hope they don't have Vanquish the Weak in hand. Please don't have Vanquish the Weak in hand. Or whatever card would remove this. Or Sword. Just don't, please don't remove our Ore and Refuse. We finally got to play it. You want us to have fun, don't you? Anyway, next turn, if we can play Scale the Heights, slap a counter on that, then when we attack, it also... Oh my goodness. Okay. Ooh, but they kept up 3 mana. There's too much removal. There's just too much removal. But if we make them use the removal on this, I guess it's not as big of a deal. This hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. This will add 2 red mana, which we can do nothing with. If we attack with this, it becomes a 4/4. If they have the combat trick, though, and that's what they're banking on. Ah, but Stonework Pack Beast is also our only access to black mana. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to play the far more conservative route. I can't walk into their removal. They have to have removal. They have to. Yep, okay. If we had drawn a land there, I would have felt... Well, they just would have killed it in response anyway. So I guess it's not all bad. But yeah, that was just... Hey, they had the right removal. Such is life. Okay, now this turn... Ooh, I hope we hit a land, because then we can just slap down Grakmaw. Alright, we don't slap down Grakmaw. But we can play Scale the Heights. And hopefully hit a land this time. Alright, there's a land. Alright, our opponent's got a grip, though. That makes me kind of sad. But next turn, we can play Grakmaw. Still attack with this. Grakmaw will be kind of annoying for them to deal with, I hope. Oh no. You exiled our creature? Wow. Rude, bro. Oh, we could also play this, and that gives us 1 mana back to then play Grakmaw down. Check out that. Look at that. We got a board again. Oh man, I can't believe they exiled our Moss Pit Skeleton. What the heck? Who does that? People that draft Shadow's Verdict, they gotta have a spicy black deck then. Constrictor, yep. Mucklord, okay. Interesting, interesting. Alright, I'm gonna play this down first because I want to see if I hit a land. I don't. Now, what I should do is I only have 2 party members. Or no, I only have 1. Next turn I could have 2. I could go 1, 2, and then play this down still and make something into something. Nah, but I think I just want to do this. Now they have to block with that. Yeah, it makes their stupid thing bigger, but it also makes Grakmaw bigger too. Or if they want to race, hey, more power to you. Oh yeah, and they could just double block here. And I guess we get rid of this one. Do we want to get rid of the thing that gives it menace or the 2/2? This becomes a 3/3. I don't like it being a 3/3. In case they have whatever it is. The whole Rabid Bite. That's what I'm going for. Because now they can only Rabid Bite this. I guess they could have Rabid Bit this thing anyway. Sure. Go to town. Next turn, we can play Grotok Bugcatcher. We can Dauntless Survivor this. Ooh, that's not... See, I would have liked to have drawn those in the opposite order. That's alright. So, I think we do this. If we give this 5 power, then they can't really effectively block it. Like, ever. But if we give this a counter, then this also makes this bigger, but then they're going to double block this, aren't they? And then, yeah. We don't like that. And I think I'm okay trading 1 for 1 here for these. And they take 5. Or, I mean, they could have a combat trick, but if they have a combat trick... Oh my goodness, they just take it all. Okie dokie. Well, we're going to play our Grotog Bugcatcher. Now this attacks as a 3-2, which is really helpful because these are 2-3s. They don't have any party creatures, so oh, yeah, that's why that card can be a little risky, is you gotta have party matters creatures out there. Okay, it looks like they just honestly probably ran out of gas, which is why they didn't block, and they thought, okay, I'm gonna take the damage, but then I'll create a blocker that will allow me to trade 1 for 1 for Grakmaw, and then I don't immediately die next turn. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, happy to win that game. Alright, we go first. We don't have mana for Moss Pit Skeleton, but I think that's okay. And I feel like we could be a little greedy here too. Nah, let's not be greedy. No need. Our deck's been really good to us so far on the draws. And then next turn, our Electromancer coming down with for no value doesn't feel great. Hey, we found this. So, I think what we want to... Jeez. We're up against the Cleric deck, which is never exciting. Yeah, I don't really think there's a point to waiting on playing this, is there? Yeah, I think I just want to do this. I wish I had another 2-drop to play, or that I could have been able to play Moss Pit Skeleton. You know, like that would have been really nice. Oh, maybe I'm just supposed to wait there and just use Thundering Spark Mage to ping whatever they played. Yeah, I think, yeah, that would have been the better play. Because there was really no need for me to just trade that away for 2 damage, right? Like that I don't really care about trading away, because we're going to draw a card here. Got it. Alright, well now we can play this for kicker, which is kind of nice. We get a 5-5. They get a 2-3. Alright, alright. Actually, let's... Yeah, I mean, there's no way they're blocking this. Yeah. Now we have to assume they've got some life gain coming. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna get around whatever they're doing. Don't you dare remove this. Oh my gosh. How could you do that to me? Actually, I don't mind that. Kind of mind drawing that land though. Not a fan. Let's do this. We're gonna take that action. We attack for 4. I don't feel like there's value in me playing this as a 2-2. I feel like I'm better off just kind of waiting to see what happens. Why are they looking in their graveyard? They got Blood Beckoning? They're about to bring back both their creatures or something? That's all I can think of right now. Unless there's another card I'm just spacing on. I wouldn't mind them Blood Beckoning to like grab Malakir Blood Priest though. At least it'd give me something to ping. Although they'd still have an annoying token. But still. I feel like that's pretty minimal value for whatever turn we're on for them. Ooh, they're still... Yep. See, we called it. Look at that. We know what's happening. They may not know that we know what's happening, but we know what's happening. And now we get our 5-5 back. And then if they don't hit a land here too, that would be ideal. Then they can only play one thing, I assume. Is it going to be removal again for Moss Pit Skeleton? And if it is, they may have to hold this back as a blocker to not be down to 1-hit lethal. Ooh, they hit a land, but it's a tap land. So we'll take it. We will take it. Well, yeah, and I mean, they just don't have a good attack anyway. Ooh, they go with the Marauding Blight Priest. Please let me draw a creature. Ah, dang it. Alright, well, we'll just attack for lethal. They have to block. They take 5. Goes bye-bye. Now they're gonna gain life, have a blocker, and probably play something else. Ooh, we're back to this situation of like, we got him, we're so close. Or we could just draw. Interesting. Alright, awesome. Milled 2 cards we didn't need. Much, much appreciated. Plays this. Awesome. Attack for 2. Attack for 2. Yes, perfect. Okay, that's not too shabby. So we'll slap this down. Although we can't play this for its kicker value, which I really feel like I kind of want to do. Especially since it would give this. Oh no, I should have played it. Because that would have given that trample. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh man. In my mind, I just kind of like immediately raced to the fact that like, oh no, trample only happens if this has counters on it. No. Each creature you control with the one with counter on it has trample. Oof. Okay, please don't have a way to gain life. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. But they don't have a way to, oh, deck. Killing me. Alright. Oh, you know what? I could have also blocked, or I could have attacked first. And then played this. Yeah, I guess that could have been another line, but we know they've got 3 other spells in hand, so I feel like we are just struggling to hold on. No! Ooh, that's such a good play. Alright. This card is going to be the death of me. Alright, this kind of helps. Whenever you put one or more, put on a creature. Okay, yeah. So we put this here, then they have to block with this. Definitely take action. Okay. Alright, that's not all bad. It's not great, but hey, we still got rid of their thing that was gonna just kill us. And depending on what they play here, depending on what they play here, if we still just have to draw our card that we've never been able to draw. Oh no, that's a problem. That is a problem. Is this whenever you gain life? Oh. Can't attack. Cannot attack. Oh, this Gloom Hunter. Please! We need the answer for the Gloom Hunter. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we've just been drawing too many land. If we had like 1 or 2 more spells, I feel like we would have gotten there, but right now I feel like momentum is definitely swinging in their favor. Don't love that. Not a fan of that. Well, now too, they can just sacrifice something. Yeah, I think we just lose next turn unless we draw something real good. They can also just sacrifice creatures and like ruin everything for us. Oh man, if this thing's still a trample, we would have just won. Agris, you beautiful specimen. Well, no, because they can just pay for this though, can't they? Yeah, I think we've just lost regardless. Oh. Yeah, if I would have I think if I would have played a little differently, we may have gotten there. See, this is the cleric deck that, like, yeah. Alright, they know what they're doing. Because as soon as we kill these things, as long as you control a cleric, whenever a creature you control dies. Dude, just attack. Why are you taking so long? Block. Blocky block. Please block. Good game. Okay. Oh, man. That Gloom Hunter got them so much value at the exact right time. We could not find our removal for it. Alright, can we be on the play again? Yes, we can. Oh, but this is... What an awful hand. Alright, better. Better. Do we pitch Zagras? That makes me so sad. No, I'm going to pitch the Electromancer because it's doing nothing for us right now. Let's keep our top end, you know? Sure. Play that. Don't mind if we do. Please don't you dare kill this. Alright, great. 2-2. We'll slap this down. I wish I could play it for its kicker, but I cannot, alas. And I don't really care to attack. Now the question becomes, can we get lucky enough and draw our fourth land? Oh, because I have 2 warriors, sure. We'll say no blocks, we'll take our 2 and like it. Okay, nice. So we hit our 4th land. Now we just slap this down, take that out. But now we do have to say no attacks. Now if we hit our 5th land, we got Zagras. Oh, but they're hovering our thing like they're going to blow it up. Don't you do it. Alright. Are we going to take 3 here? No. Ooh. Play Grakmaw. Sure. That's a good blocker. Alright, we're in a bit of a grind though, and I do not like being in a grind fest against the red-green deck. So, I could really use a 5th land. Oh! They don't attack with it though? What? Interesting. We do... Oh, wait, no. We have 2 party member types. Yeah? We can turn this into a 4/4. We're going to give something trample. And then if we attack with Moss Pit Skeleton, they're just going to block with something like Scorch Rider. I don't love this. I really need that 5th land. Alright, let's just do this. Let's make this into a blocker. I want to protect my party members matter type creatures because Zagras is needing them to actually get into play. But if we can have the Death Touch counter trample comp, like that's the dream. That is the dream. Please, deck. Please, pretty please, with sugar on top and a cherry. Land number 5. Land number 5. Nice. Okay. Zagras, let's do it. And now I don't really want to attack with that. I think we just keep our stuff back as blockers and make them have to start attacking. Or maybe we get to where... Alright, they gotta play the 6-drop. Oh my gosh. That's what we run into. That's unfortunate. Thankfully our stuff having Death Touch makes me a little happier to block. Actually, we can do this. Well, that's kind of aggressive though, to just kind of slap that away. But alright, if we do this, these go bye-bye, this gets bigger. We're gonna play this and then just get to draw this back. But we may not be able to play it for its kicker cost, you know? So instead, let's just get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, well now we can play it for its kicker cost. Alright, I'm saying now, jeez, now we can play Moss Pit Skeleton for its kicker cost. And when we block, Grakmaw's getting bigger, and we have to remember... Ooh, alright, they're pinging us. They're hitting landfall triggers now. But we have to remember that now everything has trample that has counters on it. And if they don't remember that 1 damage of Death Touch is enough to... Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay. Alright, they're making us have to get a little... Oh, man. This is so unfortunate. Block. Yeah, and there's nothing that can just stand up to that stuff. Well, this is going to be a big draw coming in. So we might as well absorb all of that. Get rid of that. I think we just take the 4. Ooh, oh, I didn't, oh, wow. That's a super nice combo. No, but I'm so disappointed in myself. Ugh, I didn't even realize how good my deck was. Because now if they hit a land, I think we just lose. Oh, I like that they're playing Relic Robber, though. Good game. Man. Oh, losing this game feels so bad. Just feels so bad. Yeah, bro, you got it. I don't know why you're pausing. This has trample, so I have to block. I have to block. I have to block. 3, 4, 5. I don't. Okay. Good game. I'm not even going to waste my time with blocking. No, we were so close to that 4th win. Oh, that hurts my heart. I didn't realize that with our creature dying, that puts a counter on Grakmaw, which brings us back. I mean, I kind of have to block there anyway, because we're just taking too much damage. Man, this deck was a lot of fun, though. Yeah, this format's just so... It feels like it's gotten so aggressive now, though, that you just don't really have a lot of time to develop stuff. You just have to... The Cleric deck buys time to develop stuff, but most often it feels like someone just gets off to the races and hopefully it's you. You know what I mean? Ooh, we had everything we needed that game, and our opponent dropped one of the best rares in the set with pretty nice curve out on their end. Yeah, and those mulligans, they got to us. They got us 1 win, but they cost us what felt like we lost 2 of the games we had to mulligan. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Are you guys playing any Commander Legends? There's a question for you. Did you get a chance to check out my pre-release guide, draft guide for that? Hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty casual. With that kind of set, it's just a casual thing to play anyway. I don't get too invested in those specialty sets. I don't break them down quite as much as I do for expansion sets, but yeah, I hope y'all get to play it. Hope y'all get to enjoy it, and hope y'all enjoyed this video. So till next time, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Hopefully my hand will heal up pretty quick. Peace.